Every afternoon, Thomas puffed along his branch line with Annie and Clarabelle. First, they passed the watermill. Next, they came to a big farm. Then, they could see a bridge from a village nestled on either side of it. This is a very special place. Wherever children hear Thomas coming along, they stand on the bridge waving until he's out of sight. One day, Thomas was running late. He stopped at the signal and boarded the bridge to talk to some children. Percy's waiting too. "Hurry up, Thomas," said Percy when the signal dropped. "If you're late, Sir Topham Hatt might get a new engine to replace you." "He would never do that," said Thomas, but he was worried. Thomas hurried along the line. Just ahead was a goods yard. There, on the platform, he saw an inspector waving a red flag. Then, Thomas saw some children. They're waving too. "Something must be wrong," said Thomas. "This station's for goods, not passengers." "Help, Thomas, help. We are glad to see you," said the children. "Please, will you take us home?" The station master explained to Thomas's driver that the school bus is broken down, and all the parents will be worried that the children were late. Thomas watched as the children walked down from the bridge. Then, he took them to the next station, where Bertie was waiting to take them home. When Thomas finished his journey, he was really late. He was worried that Sir Topham Hatt might be cross with him. "I warned Thomas," said Percy to James. "He's been late one time too many. He'll be in trouble now." But next morning, Sir Topham Hatt was nowhere to be seen. "Thank goodness," said Thomas. Thomas knows everything about his branch line. But just ahead was a stretch where the hot sun had bent the rails on the track. "Careful, Thomas," called his driver, but it was too late. "That's done it," said his driver. "We shan't get any further today." "But what about my passengers?" "Don't worry, they'll be looked after," said his driver. While the workmen repaired the line, Thomas had the trucks about in the yard. Bertie came to see him. "I understand you need my help again," he said. "Yes, Bertie," said Thomas sadly. "I can't run without my rails." Bertie set off to collect Thomas's passengers. "Hello, Bertie," they said. "We're glad you're here." Bertie took Thomas's passengers. He stopped at each station along the line, and sometimes he stops between stations to let people off closer to their homes. Thomas felt miserable. "I lost my passengers. They like Bertie better than me." So Topham Hatt arrived. "Your branch line's prepared. I will take your timetable so that you and Bertie can work together more." When Thomas arrived at the station, there's all his passengers. Bertie's a very good bus, but we missed our train ride with you, he said. Later, then Thomas spoke to Bertie. Thank you for looking after my passengers, said Thomas. Oh, that's all right, Thomas, said Bertie. I'm glad to make new friends. I'm glad to share them with you. Bertie, said Thomas, you're a very good friend indeed.